Hello, Virgo ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. I just wanted to get back and complete this reading as I accidentally cut off the camera here. So what we were addressing was we were just looking at, and that when before I was cut off here, okay, we were looking at the overarching theme here. Okay, we have strength. Okay, we have the world, and we have judgment. And again, with that card, those cards are very, very, very positive cards and shows that success is certainly within reach here. So, what I like to do is to go on and just pull cards to represent your past, present, what's not important, what's important, show you what obstacles may come your way, what's hidden, and if you continue on the way that you are, the probable outcome that you can expect. Keep in mind, Virgos, that if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with others to whom you think might benefit. So let's go on and just pull those cards now. We have death. Okay. We have the sun. We have the chariot. Sorry, hold on a second. Actually, we have the moon. We have the four of reels. Okay. We have the fool. All right. We have the two of reels. Okay. Since this is your what's hidden position, I'm going to go on and pull another card. We have the page of reels. Okay. And last but not least, we have the chariot, which is a very, very successful card to have here. So let me go on and just look at these cards and just see if there's any other things that I need to share with you with regards to your circumstances here. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of you passing tests and exams. I also see some of you failing one or two of them, but success certainly will come. I also see that many of you seem to be holding on a bit too tightly to the status quo, or you might be acting here a bit too stingy, I'm getting. But I certainly do see a new job is being sought here. I see a new journey, a breakthrough that's going to come about. And I see that a lot of you who perhaps have had an interview or you plan an interview, it looks like it's going to go very, very smoothly here. Okay. So I'm getting a strong message here with these cards that's really telling you to embrace new beginnings. I certainly see job security, but Virgos, try to really watch your tongue, and particularly when you're around certain people and what you say to them. You might also even receive an additional income, perhaps by, taking on a second job. I certainly see many of you reclaiming the financial abundance and balance that you're seeking, and you're making a conscious attempt to really start over, which is really good, Virgo. Okay? So let's go on and just select the card here just to represent what circumstances that many of you perhaps have experienced, in your past here. All right, and we have the devil. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, death card. And that connects with Scorpio. So it seems that many of you, perhaps you experienced this during a water period. It could have been doing Cancer, Pisces, for quite some time now, for a few months, I'm getting. I'm kind of getting that this card shows a lot of disappointment surrounding an investment or even money management that some of you may have had. It also shows that perhaps you realize that you really had to change your current way to embrace a new beginning. Some of you might even have ended an employment situation, okay, and decided to move on elsewhere. And some of you might even also have even gotten fired or lost income that you've become accustomed to receiving. Even I'm seeing some of you may have lost your home or property, perhaps due to an accident of some sort, or maybe it could have been due to a fire, or even due to foreclosure. Okay? But despite it all, I feel that a lot of you did keep an optimistic attitude. And one thing that you need to notice here with this card is that the changes that you experienced, although they may have been a bit negative, they were overdue. And whether you see it or not, these changes will in fact be the catalyst to your success, if you will. You know, and if you just simply continue on as you are, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's go on and just look at the card that represents your present, and we have the sun here. All right, so with that card, next with fire sign. So I'm getting a sense that some of you might be even traveling soon, or some of you may even be traveling overseas. That also might be in your future, because this card is really all about is a very positive omen, and it shows that you finally reached, ladies and gentlemen, the light at the end of a dark, dark, stormy tunnel. And it shows too that you can definitely manifest what it is that you like. And some of you might also have to attend, I'm getting various seminars or workshops to really hone or perhaps master your talents. Some of you might even get an opportunity to showcase your talent publicly, where you can gain greater visibility, which is also very, very exciting. I'm also seeing some of you being recognized publicly in some way, or even perhaps you might even, ladies and gentlemen, win some type of prestigious honor or even a prestigious award. So now let's go on and turn our attention to what's not important in your situation. Areas where you might be placing a little bit too much more emphasis on that you shouldn't be. We have, we have the moon here, right? So that connects with water. So what's not important, ladies and gentlemen, is for you to be afraid, for you to be disillusioned, for you to withdraw from your situation, or just to simply be a bit too passive, to continue to have doubts, to be apprehensive, or even your own worst enemy. Let's look at what's important. Okay, we have the four of reels here. Wow. So it's certainly important not to give in or give up. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, to stick to your plans, to hang on to your property if you've gotten involved in a situation where you feel it should be sold. Strive, ladies and gentlemen, for security. It's important that you consider using sound money management, that you make sure that you don't agree to anything financially unless it's put in writing. And you should read the small print, okay? So now let's see what obstacles might impede success. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this reading is valid until the end of this year. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with others to whom you think might benefit. We have the Fool. So this connects with air signs, and perhaps an air person might come in through that might be challenging towards you. It is an obstacle. These are obstacles for you. So you're looking more at your shadow side. So not trusting your intuition, or just doubting your future, or just being stuck when you don't have to be, or just unwilling, ladies and gentlemen, to what? Embrace the change that is needed. Your reading is calling for you to embrace change, and some of you are having difficulties doing so. Change your normal way of kind of viewing your financial situation, or perhaps how you've customarily done so. Now let's go on and take a peek, ladies and gentlemen, to see what might be hidden in your situation that you may not be aware of being hidden. Okay, I'm going to select two cards here. We have that two of reels, and we have, ladies and gentlemen, the page of reels. Okay, wow. So again, it looks like a new or even a part-time job, perhaps even with an expense account, but balance definitely is going to be required in your situation. I'm kind of seeing your schedule. You're gonna. It seems like you're spreading yourself too thin, or you're gonna be feeling that you're doing so. It's gonna go away. You're gonna have too many things to do, and some of you will have to decide upon perhaps two locations or two jobs. Okay, because you might also get two job offers, and some of you will also feel as if you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I feel that your situation, again, as I've indicated, is going to improve. I see some of you even decided even starting a new business or, like I said, returning back to school. Whatever the change that's coming about for you guys, they're going to be very beneficial, the changes. Let's look at your outcome. We have a very successful car here, the Chariot. So this card certainly shows success, good news, fate. For many of you, ladies and gentlemen, it even